Have you ever wondered how ancient humans managed to spread across the entire planet without airplanes, cars, or even maps? It's one of the greatest journeys in history. Thousands of years before modern transportation, our ancestors traveled across mountains, deserts, forests, and oceans using little more than determination, observation, and survival skills. Scientists believe that modern humans first appeared in Africa around 300,000 years ago. Over thousands of generations, small groups began leaving their homelands in search of food, water, safer climates, and new opportunities. They weren't exploring for adventure, they were simply trying to survive. Their journeys were incredibly slow. Instead of traveling hundreds of miles in a single day, families might move only a few kilometers before settling for months or even years. As populations grew and resources became scarce, they would continue moving again. Gradually, humans spread into the Middle East, Europe, Asia, and eventually nearly every corner of the earth. Most travel happened on foot. Ancient people followed rivers, coastlines, and animal migration routes, using the landscape itself as a guide. They learned to recognize the stars, the position of the sun, seasonal weather patterns, and natural landmarks to avoid getting lost. Crossing difficult terrain was never easy. Dense forests, freezing mountains, scorching deserts, and dangerous predators constantly threatened their survival. Every journey required careful planning and incredible resilience. One of the most fascinating chapters of human migration happened during the last ice age. At that time, sea levels were much lower than they are today because so much water was locked in massive glacier. This exposed a land bridge known as Bering, connecting present-day Siberia and Alaska. Small groups of hunters crossed this bridge, eventually spreading throughout North and South America over thousands of years. Not every journey happened on land. Long before modern ships, ancient people built simple rafts, dugout canoes, and wooden boats. Skilled seafarers navigated vast stretches of ocean using only the stars, ocean currents, winds, and the behavior of birds. The Polynesians became some of history's greatest navigators, settling islands scattered across the Pacific Ocean thousands of kilometers apart without compasses or GPS. As civilizations developed, travel became more organized. The invention of the wheel made transporting goods easier in many regions, while domesticated animals such as horses, camels, and donkeys allowed people to travel farther and carry heavier loads. Trade routes began connecting distant civilizations. The famous Silk Road linked Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, allowing not only goods but also ideas, technologies, religions, and cultures to spread across continents. Travel was still dangerous. Bandits, harsh weather, disease, and unfamiliar landscapes made every journey a risk. Yet people continued to travel because the rewards often outweighed the dangers. Looking back, it's astonishing to realize that nearly every place humans live today was reached without modern technology. No satellites, no engines, no digital maps, just curiosity, determination, and an incredible ability to adapt. Every city, every country, and every civilization exists because countless generations were willing to take one more step into the unknown. The next time you board a plane or use GPS to find your destination, remember the extraordinary journeys of our ancestors. Without their courage to explore unfamiliar lands, the world we know today might never have existed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves history and human discovery. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.